Good evening, and we are live with Wednesday night with those guys.
That's right. That's right. Wednesday night with those guys, live, up front, and personal.
Up
What's
front.
going on, Herb?
Same old thing, same old thing. Uh,
Excuse me for being mobile,
okay.
but until I can get my computer started, I needed to run out to the store and take care of some stuff. So I'm mobile until we get some people in here. I can't see the chat room, so you're gonna have to speak for me or say what's up to people.
Well, I'm trying to get everything up and going right now, actually, here on my end.
Okay, cool. But I did make it. Only in fear that you were going to tell them I didn't want to see them.
Going right now, actually, here on my end. Well, you didn't want to come in. You know
what happened?
I could have played that one off. I told them you didn't want to
see.
But yeah, we have a few things tonight I wanted to bring up. One of the things I wanted to talk about is to elaborate on what we were talking about on Monday.
I'm live.
And we have we have Paul Murray and we have Joe. I can't even see the chat. I mean, I got to get new glasses, man.
Paul Murray. I'll send him a link once I get back from the store.
Once you get back from the store, you're going to send him the link.
Actually, hold on. Let me see if
I can't send him the link for some reason. I'm having trouble sending him the link.
You had the same issue last week.
Yeah,
which was kind of strange.
It's the same email address that I had last week.
Right, yeah. Which is what I don't understand. But I'll see what I can do to send him the link from here.
Well, yeah, like I was.
So saying, what's going on? Go ahead, bro.
We had drone registry in the UK. We have the first official drone delivery that's been approved by the FAA, and also some work with Zipline, believe it or not. And Saab is back in the air.
Okay.
You know, the car manufacturer, Saab, that made those funny-looking cars back in the 80s?
Yeah.
Well,
Paul Mary, I'm sending you the link now.
Well, you know,
go ahead, I'm listening.
They originally started out making planes, but, you know, now they're back working with drones.
Okay, all right. That's what's up. Well, I'm still going to be with you, ride or die. Like I said, I'm going to run to the store real quick, but I figured I'd stay live. Well, I just sent Paul Murray that link, so he should be able to join in on us in a second. But what's going on otherwise? I mean,
nothing much. Just checking out a couple of things here, and also that subject we talked about last week, or I should say Sunday on Sunday night with those guys when we talked about the end of the Phantom line. If you remember that drone,
of course I do.
Drone DJ article. Well, I actually heard the guy that I was responsible involved with that with Drone DJ in that article. Basically, I heard what his say was in it and why it was a 3-part article, and he got to explaining what he and why they put that article out. So there's that and a couple of things. Like I said, you know, Zipline is working with some drones, and so is Saab, the car manufacturer. So there's a couple of things to talk about tonight.
All right, that's cool. Did Paul Murray come in? Because like I said, I can't see the chat room right now. I'm about to run to the store.
And you can't see the chat, right? So you can't get this.
No, I can't. I can't see the chat right now. Okay. I'm actually about to run out the door.
Hey, what's up, man?
But what's up, guys, and welcome to Wednesday nights with those guys. Except today, I'm mobile because I'm trying to get to the store and back.
You sent Paul that link, though, right?
What happened? I did send Paul the link.
You sent Paul.
I did send it, Paul. So you should be fine.
Okay.
like I said, I am going to run to the store. What the hell happened? I lost video?
I don't know what happened to you, but I see, guess what? Who's here? Jose.
Oh, what's up, Jose? How are you, man? And
Wayne's here. Paul Murray is well, his name is in the chat. And the chat hasn't moved. There's only 3 people here. 5.
Well, it's still early. It's still early, so we have a little bit to talk about and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Until people get here.
Well, you know, as of the 30th of November this year, in the UK is going to start drone registry. There is no exemptions whatsoever. Everyone has to register their drone, no matter what.
Get out of here.
Yeah, no exemptions.
All right. Here comes somebody, and there he is. There's the man. Bum, bum, bum.
How's it going?
What's good, Paul?
How's my friends doing tonight?
We're
doing good. We're doing good, man. I'm like real mobile because I just came home from work, and I'm trying to run down to the adult store and get some adult juice to drink, and that's about it. What's going on with you, Paul?
Well, it's been one of those kind of days, you know. It's just cloudy, a little bit of wind. I just got done flying a ship. Actually, I did 2 ships, but I got one edited and uploaded, and I do have another one to do later tonight. So.
Okay.
All right. That sounds good. Well, Herman has a full schedule tonight.
You know what I wanted to ask you? You're not going to put the purchasing of that adult drink on the on camera, right?
No, dude, no. No, I'm going to put the phone in my pocket. I'm going to stay live. So my screen will go black. I wouldn't do that to you, bro.
But we'll hear it go. Go give it out of my bottle.
No, I don't have to. I got skills. I just walk in and say, "Give me a half," and he knows what I want.
They know exactly what he's a regular there.
Yes. See, Paul Murray knows.
I understand.
He knows the deal already.
Yeah, it's like when I go to my favorite party store, they automatically get the donuts out and put the boxes out there.
I was going to say, where is that, BJ's?
So, Paul, did you hear that on the 30th of November, everyone in the UK has to register their drone?
Yeah, they got to pay too. Yep.
Yeah. Let me make sure.
All right, man.
Correctly. All right. Because, you know, I only know how to speak American dollars, but it's £16.50, something like that.
Yeah.
And
so what is that in US dollars?
Now you see, this is not the show for the mathematics and all that other stuff like that. That's what they're paying in UK. I already know what I pay here in America.
All right, you have a valid point.
Well, hang on. I'm Herman. I'm going to mute you because I'll ask Alexa.
Okay.
Wait till he unmutes.
Uh-huh.
When he unmutes, I got, since Alexa's close. Let's see how it pans out.
Okay, one pound sterling is worth $1.3.
Okay, is Alexa close to you, Paul?
What's that?
Is Alexa close to you?
Yeah.
Alexa, self-destruct.
She said she can't do
Hold
that.
on a second, guys. Hold on.
No, but that's what they're going to be paying.
Another half.
Yeah. So it's so you would add to how many pounds it is, and then multiply it by 1.33, and that'll tell you American dollars.
Okay. They got.
Either way, I'm still not trying to figure that out. Thank you.
Yeah. But the other thing I was mentioning to Lawrence was that somebody put it in the $21.50.
Yeah, about Brandon says he did the math at 2150.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
So
that's
now,
not too bad. I mean, I paid $20 for a business card and 3 stickers,
Yeah.
okay.
but that was 2 years ago, though. What's up, man? What's up?
You know what I meant to tell you, Paul? I went on eBay and I ordered
I'm gonna black out my screen for a second, but I'm still here.
the FAA card,
Uh-huh.
put on the vest, or when you're out flying.
Yep.
Yeah, I went on eBay and I got that. It's
There
coming.
you go. Herman, you're gonna like that. People when they walk up to you and see that, they're gonna be completely different.
So I
So
got that.
they're gonna be different from me because I'm not talking to nobody.
Now I can tell them, excuse me, it's federal.
Yeah, no, it's just what you say is I'm federally licensed. If you want to talk to somebody, go over and talk to that tall fellow over there. Lawrence would have a fit, wouldn't he?
When I first started flying, I used to get tired of people coming up and talking to me while I was trying to fly because I was still a little nervous about it. And that bird went over like 200 feet in the air. I was really watching it. And people would always come up, what are you doing? Oh, how far are you? It's right there. You can see it. It's right there.
Yeah.
How far can it go? Well, it's not going to go much further than there.
I'm back, guys. My wife called again and she disconnected me by calling. Yeah, so I did. For those of you who don't know this, but when you're on mobile, Hangouts Mobile, if you get a call, you will be interrupted. It will sever the connection and make the phone ring.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you this. What other store do you have to go to?
None. I'm heading back. What's up, man? I'm heading back to the crib now. You got jokes now, huh? Didn't I get Paul Murray in here?
Yes.
Paul, we need to discuss, since you being a manager. I'm looking for a manager. The other half of those guys, I don't know what they're doing, but I need a manager.
Well, hey, Mike Roche.
Yeah, hi, Mikey. Herman just feels as though he's a little bit disrespected on occasion.
Herman's a little sensitive.
Oh, here we go.
Herman's a little sensitive. You say, Herman, you got lint on your head, then he needs a cut. He's just real sensitive like that. I don't know what's going on.
Here we go.
But
now I'm sensitive because I don't want to go around with a speck of dust.
How you doing? Well, you do know, Paul, that even though you don't have a show, the three of us have reached celebrity status, right?
Sure, yes, you have, and the thing of it is what I see is you guys are a perfect fit. Like you're each an individual finger on a hand, and you're not the same finger, and that's good.
Yeah, that's good, because if you had two of the same fingers on the same hand, that would look kind of weird.
Yes, it would.
The only problem I have with that is which finger is Lawrence?
The middle finger, of course. Listen, guys, I'm still listening to you. I'm going to black you out for a minute, okay?
Okay.
I'm still here, though. I'm still here. I cannot see the chat room, so Paul, if anyone says hello, just let them know that I'm mobile.
Okay.
And I'm still in a conversation, though. I'm putting you in the pocket.
Okay. All right.
So yes, Paul.
Uh-huh.
Zipline is operating over in Africa. They got a setup over there, and they were doing some things in Rwanda, and now they've expanded to Ghana. They're supposed to be running like 30 these fixed wing drones.
Yep.
30 of them from 4 different distribution hubs to over 1,000 locations to drop off blood samples and medication and stuff.
Medications.
With parachute.
You know what, Herman? I think I saw something related to that, and it was some guys using a catapult to launch fixed wing drones to deliver blood 2 towns over.
Okay, a catapult.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
to launch the fixed
How
wing.
long is this
Because
catapult to shoot?
because the fixed wing, but the fixed wing can't take off on their own. So you have to throw them in the air or something.
Oh,
yeah. Herman, you've seen them with those big fixed wings when they launch them by going like that.
yeah, I saw that. Those.
Yeah. Well, what they have is now they have a specialty fixed wing. It's not. It's just a catapult. It just gets them going maybe 10 or 15 miles an hour, and then they just go
Okay.
there.
So basically, it's just a spring load and release.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
I got you.
Similar system to launching the planes off the aircraft carrier.
Yep.
But they're doing a whole lot of things over there. They've just, like I said, they just expanded into Ghana with their operations.
Yeah.
So they're doing some really nice things over there.
And they're dropping parachute supplies and that kind of thing. Yeah, I think it's great. But what I look forward to is I think it's going to evolve, and because there's several companies working on fixed wing tilt wings. So what they do is they come in and they can tilt the wings up and hover, and then come down, land, and then take off. Because that way they can pick up.
Okay.
Well, Google just got the contract for delivering with fixed wing, so I'm interested to see what they're going to do. I just found out about that this week.
Actually, from what I've heard, they're not the actual first ones, and they're not ready yet.
Oh, get out of here!
Yeah.
Yeah, they got approval, but they don't have an aircraft to fly.
Right.
Okay. All right.
It's
So they kind of like.
It's kind of the cart before the horse kind of thing, you know?
I got you. So have people started coming in, or we the only ones here talking to ourselves so far?
Well, we're still talking to 5 people.
Aerial Landscapes is here.
What's up, William?
Michael Roche is here.
Mike Roche.
Brendan O'Connor.
Brendan O'Connor. I think he's from Long Island, if I'm correct. If I'm correct, he'd put a 1 in the room so they can see it. But I do know a Brendan.
Okay.
On Facebook in one of the Long Island groups.
You also.
So I'm trying to see if that's the same guy. I made it home, guys.
You're home?
Yeah, I'm just about to go inside and
don't fall.
And well, I might stay on the phone for a little bit. This is kind of fun.
You don't like?
There
why?
you go.
Why?
Because I don't have to see the chat room, and I can focus on whatever we're talking about, and not get distracted like squirrel. You know.
Well, what's the difference?
Oh, see, now here we go, Paul. This is why I'm asking for one half of those guys to have a manager.
The reason why I say that is because you're going to be distracted from what's going on here. What's to stop you from being distracted on the phone?
Oh, now you got jokes.
I think you got more of a chance of that whole squirrel thing there with the phone.
I think he's doing very well for going to the store, staying on the chat, interacting. I think.
Right.
I don't think I could do that, Herman.
Well,
I'm multitasking here, and you didn't even hear me make my adult purchase.
Well, I've gone on Canadian Drone Hub. I've entered in the chat on my phone, and still going through the drive-through at the same time.
See, that's why the two of you are superstars, and I'm just the guy they invite in once in a while. You know.
Once in a while, hell, you're online more than people who live online. There's Paul. Honestly, there are no drone shows that I go to that I can't say I don't see you on, and that's a good thing.
Well, you know, maybe they have pity on me, Lawrence. I don't know.
That's what you think it is?
Yeah,
I don't think so, man. I think they like you. You're a likable person. Your personality's great.
I think what it is, Lawrence, is they say that old guy in Michigan, you know, he's 67 years old, poor guy. You know, let's be generous and let him come in here.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
No.
I thought it was because you were knowledgeable. You had the 107 certification.
Right, because we asked you 107 questions.
For a while in the business. So I thought that was the reason.
No, that's
True.
because I let the truth out of the bag here. You guys were gracious enough to let it go by. I have Alexis right here on my desk. So if any questions I want to know, you'll see me mute and I'll ask her.
That's why. Hey, have you tried that, Paul? Have you asked Alexa to self-destruct? They changed it. I did a video, right? And I asked Alexa to self-destruct, and she came. She just told me, sorry, I don't know that one. But she used to respond with some really, really funny answers, like detonation sequence starting in 5, 4, 3, and then she goes, sorry, it was a dud. But they changed that. I don't know what she does now. I haven't asked her in a while. You should try it one day. I've already tried to get her to tell jokes, but the jokes are like on 3rd grade level.
Let's hear one.
All right, hold on. I'll ask Alexa right now. Alexa, volume 10. Alexa, tell me a joke.
What do you get when you combine unicorns and balloons?
What?
No more balloons.
Okay. See, that's what I mean. That's what I'm talking about. No, hold on.
That's so stupid.
Alexa, tell me a joke.
How do you know if you are a pirate? You just are.
See, that's when you unplug her when she says stuff like that. That's when you got to unplug her.
Well,
Seriously.
I guess Herman, you and I better make sure tonight we don't say "arr."
But they're so stupid. They're funny.
They are. That's what I mean. They're on the 3rd grade level. It's like, wait a minute, I remember something corny like that when I was in the 3rd grade. You know? All right, I'm taking my camera. I'm setting up everything now so I can get off the phone here.
Okay,
This is my messy desk, Paul. This is the lab.
Yeah, well,
This is where all my stuff is, man. I have too much stuff here.
But all that means, Lawrence, is that you're a busy guy. If you had a perfectly clean desk, I'd say, do you do anything? What's going on there, you know?
Okay. All right, cool. Then that's I would accept that. I would definitely accept that. We're going to try an experiment, guys, here on Wednesday nights with those guys. I want to see if I can sign into Hangouts here on the phone and sign in through the PC.
Yeah.
So we're going to see what happens here.
When it all goes wrong, right?
I think you can.
Remember
what?
When it all goes wrong.
When it all goes wrong, I mean, pretty much either it'll work or it won't. Let me go to your show first and mute that and then pull up the window here and see what happens. But don't worry, we'll get back to your topics. I know we're getting distracted, right?
Oh, that's all right. We got plenty of time.
Okay, that's cool. All right. Well, so far I see Phantom Flight live. Okay. Let me mute him. Okay. All right, I just muted you. All right, and I'm going to go to Chrome and see if I can sign in 2 times.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Oh, damn. I closed the window. Well, you guys talk while I do this.
Okay.
All right.
Here we go.
What happened?
I said, here we go.
Where we going?
You said we are talking. Never mind. Never mind, man.
Which way did we go? So
which way did we go? We go for Fago. Hey, you know, I was talking. Who was I talking to? Somebody Roger in Canada. You know that Geico commercial with the camel where it goes, Mike, what day is it? Mike, what day is it?
Yeah.
They have never seen that in Canada.
It does work, guys. I'm here twice.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, I'm hanging up.
All right.
All right, here we go. I'm live here. I
Yeah.
just got to put my headset in case you
I know
got it.
that guy.
Well, now you know you can be on 2 times.
Yeah. Well, Lawrence, you shouldn't explain it. You should just say thank you to my twin brother for standing in for me until I got here.
I should have tried something like that, right? I should have muted one and shut down the other and talked to the
Yeah.
camera this way. That would have been funny.
Yep.
Next time we'll do
You
that.
know what you could have did? You could have sat in the chair and spoke, and then run inside the room with the phone and speak.
Yep.
I'm not doing all of that, man.
Different
Cut it,
locations.
cut it out. Let me get my headset. I'll be right back.
Okay.
We'll be right here. Hey, Paul, like I was saying before, Saab is back in the air, but they're in the air now with drones instead of planes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Saab.
Now, and they're working on the passenger drones. Is that what they're working on?
No, they're actually working in Denmark on testing they're doing measurements for testing for the what do they call it, the sulfur it's admitted in the air from ships.
Okay, so what they're testing commercial use of drones, but they're remote piloted. They're not passenger drones like those guys over in, where is it, in China or somewhere.
In Dubai, the police officers have drone bikes. They have drone bikes and a few other vehicles. EHang, in fact, in Dubai, they're actually going to introduce, by EHang, the producer, that drone company, they're going to produce a taxi service.
Okay.
With drones. So you'll actually be able to get in by voice command, tell them what address you want to go to, and the doors close and you take off. Now, my problem with that is, what happens if the GPS screws up?
Yep.
Can you take control of this?
How high is this thing going to fly? Because
I don't know, but it'll be interesting to find out about.
The whole thing that scares people with flying cars and flying vehicles and these autonomous vehicles is that what happens when everything goes wrong?
Yeah. Well, the only thing that they could be doing is, you remember when they came out a lot with LiDAR and you saw the cars running around with the LiDAR spinning on the top?
Mm-hmm.
If they were equipped with LiDAR and they lost any kind of signal, whatever, the LiDAR should be able to identify their surroundings, and in a program in the vehicle should be able to navigate back to wherever it wanted to land.
Okay.
Should be. That sounds good in theory.
Yep.
Well, how you doing, Val?
I'm going to send her an invite. So
you know what? I thought I sent her one.
Oh, okay.
Well, Val told me to tell you guys she's at work, but she's going to try and come in.
Okay. Okay. Well, thank you for supporting.
Yeah, I didn't know if she was able to join or not. But she wanted to you guys to know she loves you, and
you didn't get one, Herman.
She's honored that she is a honorary those guys.
we appreciate it much. Val, there'll be one waiting for you when you get home.
How is it that I can send email to you, but I can't send it to you?
Because you don't like anyone else.
But I'm able to send emails to my father's computer.
Well, you act like you like your father, but I know the deal already. How's he doing? How's he doing, bro?
He's okay. Transferred over to the nursing home for the rehab, so he's
good.
Now look, check this out, Herman. Here's how you get your pops back. Remember all the stuff that you were saying that he did in the past? You can get him back and say, now, if you don't behave, I'm going to tell him to keep you.
Actually, what you do is you say, give him a document to sign.
Oh, yeah, right?
Conditions of release.
Well, you know what? Actually, what happened with him was that the doctor had him. They wanted him to go to the rehab center for before he came home. He told the doctor he didn't want to go, and the doctor told him this is why he was going. Yeah. So I need to call the doctor and thank him.
Hello,
point.
Mr.
Good
Crowley.
point.
Mr. Crowley's in the house.
How are you doing? Well, yeah, like I was saying to you, Saab, these are not small drones. These are like 500 and like 22-pound joints. They look, actually, when I saw a picture of one, it looks like a helicopter.
Okay.
And it has the propeller on the top, just like a helicopter. And they have the permission, I guess, to whoever regulates airspace in Denmark over in Europe, there, that they can fly up to 30 miles beyond the line of sight.
Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting.
Yeah, they're allowed to fly 30 miles beyond the line of sight. They're testing, like I said, what they're doing is taking measurements of the sulfur that's released from these ships.
Okay, Val, I sent the link already, so you should have it. I sent it maybe about 30 seconds ago. Mr. Crowley and his drone, thank you so much for supporting Wednesday nights with those guys. As you see, Herman is in the host seat because this is his show and his part of those guys.
Okay, thank you.
Well, Herman, don't you think that Saab jumped in because of DJI coming out with those big agricultural drones?
Well, Saab that's what Saab was before they tried to make an automobile.
Yeah.
They were in making planes.
Aircraft, yep.
Right.
Yep.
They're very known. Actually, they stopped the plane part and they only make engines.
Right. Stop jet engines. Yep.
Yes.
Right. They made some jet planes before, and now they're just well, I don't know what they've been doing since the cars failed, but I guess they were still working in that industry, and then
they are still active in the aerospace technology and stuff like that. As far as engines, everyone seems to be in a race. Hey Val, everyone seems to be in a race to in a race to actually come up with a hyper engine, because now they're starting to enter hyperspeed, which is supposed to make the speed of sound like they're crawling.
Yes.
Well, actually, I wouldn't mind flying one of these drones. It's 522 pounds, and they're allowed to fly 30 miles beyond the line of sight.
I don't know if I would want to fly a small car's weight that far. Now, if I could sign a waiver and it said that I'm not responsible for it malfunctioning, I would do it in a heartbeat.
Well, on Val's off time, she's out in the garage tinkering.
Hey, Drone Affection Claude.
And she's making a 6-rotor a motorcycle drone that she's planning on flying maybe this summer, right, Val?
Oh yeah.
You're making a hexagon.
It's a paper drone, but I got it going.
Hey, look, if it works, you got something there.
Right. Hey, Cloud, how you doing? Mr. Crowley, how are you doing?
How are you, Val? And how was your day? I see you have your business shades on.
I can't imagine.
Yeah, get those go. Well, it was a bit of a long day, but it is slowly.
It is too. I had to start out the stream on my phone.
Oh, did you? Last night when I went out to do the interview with Brenda, I had my speaker off, and I kept wondering why can everyone say they can hear me, but I can't hear anyone? What a mess! What a mess!
Well, you're here now, and that's all that matters.
We have 11 people watching. So
there you go. Make sure you hit that like button, or Val will be come after you.
That's right. And Herman has a lot of drone news tonight.
What happened?
Yeah.
I said Herman has a lot of drone news tonight on his show.
Well,
go ahead, Herman.
Not much, just the topics that I'm bringing up to you here. I don't know if you wanted to elaborate on that other thing you had mentioned about that taxi service with the drone when we were talking. Now, what happens if it loses GPS? Like I said before, I think the biggest thing that a lot of people have a problem with. Hey, Roger.
Doesn't matter.
Roger. What I think a lot of people have a problem with, even with the autonomous cars and stuff like that, is the fact that what happens when it goes wrong and it crashes, or it won't stop, or if it falls back to earth. Those have been always the things that people have always been afraid of.
Well, here's something. I don't know if you guys saw this, but they had showed it on the news here. There was a guy in California. Now, you know they have the self-driving cars, right?
Mhm.
Well, somebody was in a car on the passenger side filming this guy. He was out cold. The Asian dude, he was like this, leaning back in the seat. The car was doing like 50 miles an hour on the highway, driving. And you're not supposed to go to sleep when you drive these cars. He was totally out, man. And people recorded while he was sleeping. I don't know if he ever got in trouble or whatever, but they did show it on the news. If I can find that clip, I'll try and show it at another time. But this guy was out cold. The seat was reclined. I mean, he could have drove off a cliff and not even knew where he was.
Well, but that is the way to go if you want to go. Be asleep.
I don't know. I'd like for people to be able to come and view me.
Roger's been having issues getting online, so
be in the glass. After they closed down the road, this is what we had left of them.
Well, yeah, exactly. Lawrence, probably is going to be two issues. Roger is having trouble getting online. The other issue is it doesn't seem like Herman is able to send any links. So
you know what that is? Herman and computers don't like each other.
I know what it
is. And Herman is the only person I know that no matter what technological device he has, it's got to screw up or do something silly. The only thing that's worked right for Herman that I know of so far has been that Pocket Osmo that he's had. Every other piece of electronic device.
I can find a problem in any electronic device.
Herman knows how to break things. How?
Give it to me, I'll find it. Hey, Roger.
Can you hear us, Roger?
Can't hear nothing.
He can't hear nothing. Wow.
We can hear
Last
you.
night. Okay.
Oh, I heard you.
Bye.
Geeks
he
Vana.
can't hear you, Roger. He can't hear us.
Make sure your speaker's
Hold on.
How are you, Geeks Vana?
Is that what it is?
You know what?
Yeah.
We may have to troubleshoot Roger. Now, see, he can hear Val.
Can you hear me, Roger?
I don't know what's going on. I heard you over someone's speaker. Maybe it was someone else's or something like that. But hey, Geeks Vana, and welcome to Wednesday Nights with those guys.
Hey, Val.
Yes.
There's something that I had wanted to bring up that you were talking about on Roger's show on Canadian Drone Hub the other day when you were worried about the registration number.
Uh-huh.
No, you shouldn't show or give your registration number out, but I will tell you this, especially when it comes to DJI products. If a person has your registration number and they're flying their drone with your registration number on it, it is just their drone flying with your registration number on it. You're not responsible for that.
Correct.
Oh.
Because unless
you authorized it,
they
right?
log in through your account, this is the only way it can be registered to you. Because every time I start my drone, or if I took Lawrence's drone and flew it on my account, no matter what, it was still flown through my account. If you remember, we had a guy here that his drone came into contact with a helicopter, military helicopter, over by Staten Island.
Yeah.
And they didn't find the entire drone. They found a piece of it. Now, they're able to link that piece of the drone to the serial number of the whole drone.
Yes.
Now, when DJI goes to the computer with that serial number, they know that John Smith or whoever activated that on whichever date. Because when you go into your account with DJI, it shows you all of the drones you have had activated.
Yep.
All that they found.
Can we do a test?
Drone actually.
Go ahead, Roger.
You see this piece here from above my finger?
Roger, we hear you, Roger.
I guess
yes,
not.
we do hear you.
Roger, I can hear you.
Okay. Paul, can you say something?
Yeah. Hello, 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 hello.
Okay, guys, I'll be in the chat. I'm sorry, guys. It's not working out good.
You
I'll be
can't
in the
hear
chat.
him?
He
I
can't
can hear Herman, but I can't hear Paul.
Can you hear me?
I can't hear Val's crunching at peanuts or whatever she's eating.
But we all can hear you. We all can hear you,
Okay,
right?
I'll be in the chat, guys. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Okay.
Guys, I'm sorry. If you want me to get off, I can. I haven't eaten today, and I'm starting to get shaky because I was working.
Oh no.
I did registration, and I wanted to come on with you guys.
Val,
I'm with those guys.
Val, you can sit there and eat as long as you're not like. We're
Oh,
good.
spaghetti?
No, but I will tell you what I'm eating is chicken wings.
You know what? It's funny. That's what I have in here. That's what I stocked off and got from a local
Yeah?
supermarket.
Oh, you see that, Paul?
Barbecue
See
wingette.
that? He said he was going to get some adult drink. He's got chicken wings.
He's got chicken wings. Probably got some French fries.
What else you got?
Cornbread.
I just got the wings and some adult juice. That's all.
Yeah.
Some adult juice.
What about me and Paul?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry,
What
guys.
about you and Paul?
Here,
Wow.
here, take one. Take one.
Hey, do you think Paul feels guilty when he's eating all those goddamn brownies in front of us? Hell no.
Mm-mm.
But he offers.
He you know what? He offers only because he knows we can't get to it. If I could reach through the screen and grab a brownie, Paul would be hiding his shit. I'm telling you.
You know, sadly, the next generation, Lawrence, probably they're going to have transport machines where you want a brownie? Sure, you'll just set it in there, sing, it'll go right to you.
You won't catch me eating something that's made up out of nothing, broken down and put back together.
Well, you know, but the thing of it is, Lawrence, there's days that I wish everything that I put in my mouth wasn't nothing, because then I wouldn't be this great big rotund guy, you know?
Yeah, but you got to look at it this way, Paul. And this is what I tell people. I may be a big guy, right? But I am one of the few people that if I said no and sat there, you probably couldn't move me.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, EBR? And how are you? Welcome to Wednesday Nights with those guys. Drone Evolution. Oh, shoot. He needs a link. I'm sending you one right now, dude.
Hey, Drone Evolution. Yeah, you're supposed to be on here, Justin, right?
Yes, that is Justin.
Yep.
We're gonna talk about these emails you sent me that's supposed to be for everybody, that because I'm able to send to you, but I can't send to them.
You know what?
Why?
I'm gonna have everybody send you personally their email, and we can nip that in the bud.
Here we go. Here we go.
I know. I mean, everyone works for me. Do you guys have a problem getting emails from me?
Because you probably gave me the wrong ones.
Once again, like I said, Herman will find a way to break it.
You know what that is? I think it's sabotage.
What's up, Brandon O'Connor? How are you, bro?
You think Lawrence is playing with you, Herman?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think you got like one letter off, one number out, or something like that.
Stop it.
Some little old lady in Paducah got an invite, and she goes, "What? Google, hang on."
You know what I saw this week? I think it was yours, Herman, at Orchard Beach.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was it called Orchard Beach? Yeah. Nice video.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
It was all right. His video was all right.
It was all right. You know what?
You both did videos, right? They were good.
Yes, we did.
Mm-hmm.
Both do videos. Unlike some people, I feature my side of those guys in the video, and I feature the other side of those guys in the video. And we got to get Justin to get out with us and make some videos as well.
Yes, Justin. What's up with that?
Hey, Paul,
you know what it is? Justin works full time, so it's harder for him to get out and fly like Herman.
But I feel for you, Justin. I do too.
It's hard, but
you know what I have today, Lawrence? I have the big apple juice.
There you go. Val's
Yeah,
looking.
Did I just hear that you
hold on.
returned
Let me
that?
see. Hold on a second. Let me see that cup again.
Looks like
Hold
beer.
on. Let me see that cup again. Now say something.
Apple juice.
Apple juice. Apple juice. It may look like apple juice, but I want to dip an alcohol swab into it and see if it turns blue.
Bring it. You bring the swab, we put it in there.
All right. I'm gonna hold you to that. I'm gonna knock on his door one day while he's doing a live show.
You know, I'm going to see you move from that spot, right?
How are you guys in the chat room? How was your day? How was your week? What's going on with you guys? And once again, welcome to Wednesday Nights with Those Guys.
Yep.
On Phantom Flight 101's channel.
How's everyone doing tonight?
Good.
No, I haven't put anything in the chat. So is that
I'm thinking about selling my both my enterprises, the regular Enterprise Zoom and the Enterprise Dual.
Why? Why? That's what.
They've been sitting on the table over here for the last month, and I don't fly them. I'm flying my Mavic 2 Zoom as my regular everyday flyer.
Now those don't zoom, right? But it's basically the same camera.
Well, the Enterprise does have the zoom camera.
Okay.
The Enterprise Duo does not have a zoom camera, but it has the thermal camera.
Right.
It has a thermal, and now are the cameras smaller? Because I know it's definitely not a 1-inch on the Duo.
Yes. No.
It's definitely not a 1-inch. So I'm thinking, in order to fit those cameras in, it might even be smaller than 1/2 inch.
Yeah, it's a small resolution on especially on the thermal camera.
Now check this out.
Mr. Crowley says you should donate that drone to him.
Listen to this one. I was listening to Paul from Drone U. We was talking about that Anafi we were talking about last week.
Yeah.
He says that has the same 1-inch sensor as the Phantom 4 Pro, and it has a global shutter on the Anafi.
The Anafi?
Yeah.
You know what? See, now you're gonna make me go do some research. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't send Justin an invite, did I? Yes, wow. I did. I did send it to him. I'm gonna do some research.
The thing is the thing is, what he's saying is that he can't recommend it because he doesn't know how it flies.
Yeah, I saw that same one.
Okay.
But for the money, I think it's like going to be $1,900, where my Duo was $2,800.
Okay, check this out, guys. The sensor on the Parrot Anafi, is a 1.5.23 sensor.
So it's 1-inch like.
Okay. All right. Well, it's a 0.23. That's what it is basically.
So they call that 0.6, I believe.
Okay.
So it's just a little over 1/2 inch sensor.
No, right. The new one.
The new one. Oh, now what's the name? Oh, that's the old one. I am sorry. What's the name of the new one?
What are they? Let me see if I have it in any that we did before. I don't know. I just think I don't know. They call it the Anafi. I don't know if it's the thermal.
Don't worry about it. You guys keep talking. I'll do the research.
Well, when I watched it, what I got out of it, and I could be wrong, and you could be 100% right. What I got out of it is that the Parrot Anafi Duo has a little bit of a zoom to it too, where the Enterprise Duo, that camera doesn't zoom at all. It's just a fixed.
You know what I just found out on this site? The Anafi has a thermal camera.
I just told you that.
The new version that came out has a thermal camera.
Yep.
Okay, so then I'll click on that one. We're trying to get the specs.
Tell me you don't listen to the drone news that we produce here?
Dude, I hardly listen to you when we're on the phone.
Wow.
I'm playing. That's not true. That's
pretty harsh, Herman.
That's not true. That's not true. But a couple of times Herman's got at me on my show, so this is my time to get back at him.
But you do know that we mentioned this like 2 shows ago.
Yeah, of course I do.
The,
But
the thermal.
I have to keep poking the bear. You know, you keep poking the bear.
That's
You know what happens when you poke the bear?
Growls.
Except
bear poke.
What was that movie where that guy got mauled by the bear there and the
Oh
bear?
God.
Grizzly, the movie Grizzly.
No,
Well,
he's talking about the
one of them, but
Leonardo DiCaprio.
yeah, that one.
oh yeah. I saw that one.
That wasn't good.
I didn't see it, so it doesn't exist.
Oh, there you
You
go.
know,
That bear was mean.
Bear was cleaning the floor with him. He just about wiped a clean spot in the forest.
Oh wow!
Oh
Give
my
me
God.
a second. I'll be right back.
You
Okay.
leave it now? I thought you was doing research.
Are you
Well,
gonna
yeah.
bring me chicken? Are you gonna share?
Oh,
You not
You
share?
have to wait for a second. Now, yeah, Paul, you were saying it has to Zoom. You know, the Phantom 4 never had a Zoom when it came out either. And as time went on with firmware updates,
okay.
they made it Zoom, the Phantom 4.
Right.
So
Exactly.
you never know what
To
you could
Zoom.
do with any of those
Exactly.
those phones.
You're 100% right, Herman. I think the firmware update will
Oh
allow
shit! My
a
seat
lot
fell.
of things to happen.
What's all that noise over there, Lon? Sound like
Lawrence is fighting for a supper, I think. You know.
did you fall down?
I
Hi,
don't think you-
Justin.
Hi, Val. How you
How are
doing?
ya?
I'm good.
Hey Justin, when are you gonna start a segment, Justin, with just racing drones and stuff?
I need to get 300 subscribers and I'll be able to do it.
Oh
There
yes,
you
guys, we need Justin to get 300 subscribers to reach 1,000. Okay, so
Yeah,
he,
yeah.
the problem
Justin,
is Justin works really hard and he gets home kind of late sometimes, and he doesn't have as much online time as us. So
Right.
anytime you see him, and if you can shout him out to help him get those 300 subscribers, I'm sure he would appreciate it. And Justin, I hope the check's in the mail.
Hey, Justin, type hello in the chat so everybody can go and see your channel.
All right,
Yes.
1 second.
All you guys that are in the chat, please check each other's channels out. You know, support each other, help the community grow.
And hit the like button.
Yeah, feel free to hit the like button.
That too, yes. That too, definitely. Your interview last night, Val. I was trying to watch some of it until I got like incredibly tired. My problem is I go to bed early because I get up anywhere from 4 to 5, and for some strange reason, sometimes I wake up at freaking 3:30.
Oh wow.
So by the time 8, 9, 10 o'clock comes around Eastern time, I feel like I've done a 20-hour day. Damn near.
Yeah, but after he has his baba at around 9 o'clock, he's finished.
Oh God.
See, here we go. You might be right on that one. You might be right on that one. I might have to agree with you on that. But listen, Drone Evolution in the chat, guys, please help him get to 1,000 subscribers. We need to get him to that 1,000. And Justin, you got to go to a few more live shows. Go to Val's show, go to Drone Hub, and definitely go to Pusa Studios, even though I know you don't have the time. But that's it.
But how far away are you?
300.
300?
Yeah.
I'm at hold on. Notifications. Hold on.
Hold on, let's go.
I'm at 7
EBR FPV.
750 right now.
Okay.
750. Okay, see,
Close.
But EBR FPV and any of the other people who are into racing drones, we are slowly trying to get a racing drone segment. Hopefully Justin might be able to take that, or maybe we can do something combined, because we're both learning how to fly at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I gotta start making more videos.
right, so Justin and I have to get together and do some videos, and also we need Justin to do some of those guys' videos with us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know, but so we'll work on it. But are we going out tomorrow night, guys, or what? Flying. I need to do some night footage. I need some night footage.
Yeah, we go out.
If weather permitting, because you know it's been raining like crazy here in New York.
It's been funny.
Yeah, it's like drizzling right now.
Right. The news guy yesterday said, "Oh, it's not going to rain. The rain is gone," and it was mist. Everything was wet all day yesterday.
Well, you know,
huh?
It was funny as I went outside today. It wasn't that it wasn't really cold, but it was windy. You know, it wasn't bad, but it was windy. There's absolutely no sun out there.
And it's strange because I live 4 blocks from the Atlantic Ocean, and there's always a breeze out here, and the wind was perfectly calm.
Wow.
And always when I don't have a charged battery, the weather's perfect. And when I keep my batteries charged, it rains for 7 days and 7 nights.
Right?
Yeah, remember that one week we was trying to fly, it was raining, then it wasn't raining, then it rained at the last minute we was gonna go out. It was crazy.
Yeah, we waited all day. We got ready to go out. The weather was perfect. Yeah, we're gonna fly, and it starts downpouring.
That sounds like this
Hey,
week.
what's up, Phantom Hodges, and welcome to Wednesday nights with those guys.
Welcome.
Now, so we don't get distracted. Herman has drone news.
Here we go with this Herman has drone news. But
Oh, yeah, let's hear it.
breaking news. Now we were talking. Me and Paul were saying that you never know what DJI is going to do because they've expanded everything now with this with the Mavic. Now that smart controller. It can be linked to all. That's what I was saying. If you bought that smart controller, you can link it to all of your Mavics that you have, and not have to keep going back and forth a different controller.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep.
They all can link to it. You just got to turn one off, turn the other one on, and then I think you switch it in the. There's a portion in the app that allows you to switch from drone to drone.
Which leads you to believe, when are they going to come out with just one controller that can fly a Phantom or a Mavic?
Well,
they can do it.
They were thinking that maybe they might even do that with this.
Wow.
Because it's OcuSync, and the fact that it's the same OcuSync, and OcuSync is OcuSync, and that was one of the main things of OcuSync, the fact that you can connect wirelessly.
Hey, did you see Paul's face? Every time you say OcuSync, it's like someone's dangling a brownie in front of him. The drone management. Well, all I can say is I'm glad this is your show, Herman, so I can sit back here and relax.
And talk?
Wow.
But, yeah.
Wow.
Did you find
Zing!
See, they wonder why I'm messing with him. Y'all feel sorry for him when I pick with him too. That's just messed up.
Did you find the information on that Anafi?
No. Now I gave up on it because. All right.
Okay, so I have news. If you guys got a couple seconds.
Sure.
It has nothing to do with drones, unless you fly over the ship. There's a ship right now, a cruise ship that went into St. Lucia, and they said no one's allowed to get off the ship and they can't leave the port because they've had an outbreak of measles.
Ooh, that's bad.
In St. Lucia?
So, yeah. And so I watched it on Don's Family Vacations. He's a guy who always talks about cruises and always has the up-to-date news. And he said that right now is someone who just let him know from a very reliable source that is what's going on, but they wouldn't tell him which line it was. And it really doesn't matter because it could have happened to any of them, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But they can't leave port either?
No, they got to stay where they are. They want them to stay and kind of get it under wraps.
I also heard, Val, that several of the big movie companies are heading there to do a remake of Mutiny on the Bounty. So
this measles thing is going past just certain states and some stuff. It's really starting to get a bit of a
You
toehold.
want to know what's messed up about it? They had reported that in 2003 to 2006, somewhere around there, that the measles were abolished and wiped out in the United States, when that, in fact, is actually a lie.
Not true.
Because the Center for Disease Control has every possible disease and germ and fungus growing in their labs.
Yep.
So if it was wiped out of the United States, why do you want to keep it in a jar here in the United States?
You know what I was going to tell you though, Lawrence? Me, Justin, and Val, we're good. You guys got to get boosters.
What?
You know, they did say something about that.
I've had the measles.
Well, my wife is a nurse, so I get every shot that she just comes to me with a needle. Like what was that? I don't know. Just a flu shot.
If you were born before a certain year, you got to have the booster shot.
I can't find it. I can't find any specs on this thing. They keep sending me.
Look at the link. I
They
posted
keep.
it in the chat.
Oh, you put one in the chat. Well, I didn't see that.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about the measles, but I remember
this link here. All right.
3-day measles. I remember being covered in spots. I mean, so I think I've had everything, and then I got shots for everything when that came out. That was
Well,
fun.
see, it's especially dangerous for me because measles is airborne and it's a respiratory thing, and I have COPD second stage. So I can't afford to be around anyone coughing, sneezing, nonetheless have measles. And it's
Right.
real messed up because there's an epidemic here in New York. And every time somebody coughs or sneezes, I damn near run out the room.
Right. And this, I think it was eradicated from for us, but we have a lot of international travel. And
Okay,
it's not eradicated for everyone. And I think that's what's happening.
here's the sensor on that parrot thermal. The
Okay.
sensor is a 0.5.
Okay.
Okay, so you might, if you,
So it'd be a 0.54.
a 0.54. Okay, that's still.
So they split it.
Well, you wanted to know the size of it. So it is not a 1-inch sensor, which is kind of messed up. But you know how people twist things up, just like they twisted up the fact that DJI said it was killing the Phantom and all of that. I don't know what the hell is going on with that. I need to hear something.
I haven't heard anything about the event or anything. I think
The event, they canceled the event.
Here's the,
You
here's-
did?
Yes,
you saw the link that I sent you, right, Lawrence?
yes.
You saw the guy who wrote the article that we were talking about on Sunday night,
Right.
and you heard what he had to say and why they put it out.
Yeah.
So basically, still the only Phantom you can find is the RTK on their site. That is the only one you can find right now. Now, what I was going to tell you is we actually have some Phantom 4 Pros here in New York City. They say that there are some at DJI Manhattan, the Manhattan store.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have some. I believe some new ones and some refurbished ones.
Wow.
Okay. You know what? I seriously, if they are discontinuing it now, supposedly it's supposed to be that they changed their parts dealer. Now I can understand that because when they were dealing in millions and millions of pieces, okay, and when you change your parts dealer, that could make or break your business if you can't find the same exact parts to replace them. Okay.
Somebody has to be able to make it the exact spec.
Right. Now, my issue is if they are killing the Phantom series, which I doubt, I can honestly say the price of the Phantom is going to go up because people are going to start hoarding. And what I mean by that is we saw the same exact thing when 3DR Solo went under.
I was going to say the 3DR Solo effect is going to happen.
3DR Solo went under and people started hoarding that particular drone. I know a guy that has 10 3DR Solo boxes, brand new, in his garage, 10 of them. Okay.
Well, that's crazy because I saw Phantom 4 Pro going for 18 the other day.
Well, look, Oh yeah, you did. You did. You said in Best Buy, right?
18. No, on Amazon. A
Oh,
third
yeah,
party seller.
Okay.
Saw one for 18.
Actually, let me check Micro Center because they
They
have.
don't have any.
Hey, Val and Paul,
Plus,
if
they
you
just
guys
got.
ever need anything computer wise, Justin's our computer guy. He
Yeah.
built, he
Okay.
built
I
both
thought,
of, he built both of our machines, and if you need parts or something, he's Captain Micro Center.
oh,
Oh,
that's
oh,
good to know, Justin. But I thought Herman was the guy.
Yeah,
just,
I was afraid Novice was going to say it was Herman.
Justin, I just
Mr.
wanted to bring
Mr.
that up
Break
to you
everything.
because I said that there was something wrong with the guy that I consult about computer issues, and he told me that it's the problem of the guy who made the computer. So he told me to speak to the manufacturer.
You hear that, Justin? Justin built both of our computers.
Ah,
And his can send emails, but mine can't.
Hi, Daddy 13.
I just think that the problem with Herman is he just knows how to break stuff. No, seriously, because he has issues like now. You know when you're trying to set up somebody for a show for a live stream, right? You're in the window, they're in the window, and I have stuff on my screen that he can't see, and he has stuff on his screen I can't see, and I'm like, but how is that if we're looking at the same damn thing? But who knows? Who knows? Herman can break shit. That's all I can say.
Val, don't listen to him.
What's up, Ken? Thank you for coming in, bro. How are you? And Daddy of 13.
So yeah, that's where they are right now. Now, as far as they're rumored that there may be a new Mavic coming out next early next year. So who knows?
A new Mavic? What, a Mavic 3?
Well, either like how they did of the Platinum series, or maybe even something they were talking with
Platinum series, big
even
fan.
with a 1-inch sensor, just like the Pro, but making it a global shutter as opposed to the mechanical, or the what do you call it, rolling shutter there.
If they put a physical shutter on the Mavic, I would buy it. I would get it then. Right?
I think the Mavic's still a good drone. It would just improve its picture capability and its video capability.
Dynamic range as far as letting in light and stuff like that. Furball says, "What's up?"
Hey, Furball, how's it going?
So didn't DJI just fire someone for leaking information?
The guy.
Oh, did they fire him?
Yes, they did, because he took it upon himself to explain what he thought DJI was doing, and DJI said and smacked him on the hand and said, go find somewhere else to work.
Wow, that's crazy, because he's been with them for so long.
Well, think about this. The DJI is like any company. They wait for you to hit your 65th year on retirement, and they fire you at the 64th.
Well, not necessarily, because that guy that was stealing money with JP Morgan Chase, they just rehired him as a consultant. They didn't fire him.
You know why? Because they used him to find the loopholes in all of their stuff.
That's true.
They used him to find the loopholes in all of their stuff. But on with your show, man. I'm sitting back.
Yeah. So that's where we are with that, as far as that's concerned. But yeah, you were right when they were saying that, because the guy was saying that how with the whole Phantom 4 Pro line, that they're not, DJI has dismissed that, like I said before when we brought it up on Sunday, that they've dismissed that from day one, that they never said that was going to be a Phantom 5, but no one actually believed them, because why would you make up something like that just for one customer and just leave it like that? So nobody knows. It's still, like I said, it's still up in the air. DJI hasn't officially said it, and DJI, like you said, fired this guy for making such a statement. But what it does do, and we talked about this before, was it leaves the door wide open for anybody who can come in and fill that space. And it seems like every time they mention the DJI is getting ready to Phantom 4, the Phantom series, period, it seems like X Dynamic comes up. And that Evolve, that new drone that they came out with that's made out of
Carbon fiber.
It has some pretty good reviews. It's just the only knock on it really is its range.
Well, I thought it was a camera too.
Well, the camera, it's designed to be able to have interchangeable cameras. The next problem with that is they only have that one camera.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
and that's my question. How the hell do you come up with a drone that take interchangeable cameras and you don't have any interchangeable cameras for it?
Well, I guess they're going to focus on making cameras for it. And then maybe after they come out with cameras for it, the second edition of it will probably have better range. Who knows? By then, DJI can come back out and say, well, we're re-releasing the Phantom because they never got rid of the name. They never said they were getting rid of it. They could just hold out because, like Don King knows, there's more money in the comeback.
Yeah. You have a valid point there. You have a very valid point.
You remember that time when the NBA knew the Knicks were going to make it to the finals, and they suspended half the team one night and the other half the team the other night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, getting them eliminated from the series because they knew the Knicks were coming that year. There was more money in the comeback with Michael Jordan.
Yeah, speaking about Michael Jordan, I have to speak to my new manager for a moment here. So, Paul, when are we going to sit down and discuss these arrangements?
Well, that's a good question. The problem is that, you know, I defer to Val. She's even a better manager than I am, and she's much more dynamic than I am.
What?
You know what? Paul, you're fired. Hold on. Paul, you're fired. Val, you're my new manager. Done.
There you go, Val. Congratulations, Val.
So, Paul, who's my manager, is it okay if I take on
Wait. How did he get back in the equation?
Yeah, it's the chain of command.
They are in your pockets deep at management.
You managers really got this thing going in a full circle, huh?
I tell you.
It's called the management union, and it's behind the scenes, but it's there.
And then Roger's sitting back, just nodding his head, right?
Yeah,
See,
and he's the godfather of the management union.
So how does it work? They all get a piece of your what you make there, Lawrence?
Yes.
I don't know. We didn't even discuss money yet. Hey, Skyview Walker, I just supported your channel.
Well, let me just say, we do all this for free. That's why people hire us.
Until the money starts rolling in.
Because if we weren't free, nobody would send us in. Would hire us.
Now that she said that publicly, Lawrence, you can get it. She'll be sending you an email with her contract and her fee schedule.
Okay.
Yeah, Roger gives me a quarter a show, or was it 10 cents? I can't remember. He's never actually paid me though.
But at least you're on payroll.
It's
Yeah.
accruing too.
You might want to talk to him about that.
I know.
Before I hire any managers, I recant my statement. Before I hire any new managers, I have to speak with the Godfather Roger.
There you go.
That's right.
That's the best way to go.
Yeah.
You see that, Justin?
Yeah.
He's getting management on his own. This is what happened to the Commodores.
Yeah. Yep.
Guys go off, the Jacksons, they all go off and start their own thing and get their own manager. Next thing you know, nobody can speak to each other. Speak to my man.
Yeah. Exactly.
See.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the old saying, my people will talk to your people and your people will talk to their people and we'll all figure it out and we'll get back to you.
But what if you don't have any people?
Everybody.
Well,
We'll get back to you.
leave a message. We'll get back to you.
Oh wow. Just see, Herman's show is getting distracted from
I'm
talking.
not getting distracted. This is all drone news. All drone news.
It's how you
all
get
right.
managers for your drone flights,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, that's true. I have to get somebody in there in case Herman decides to kick me out of those guys. So I just say, I wasn't those guys. I know that guy, Philly Drone Life, and
Yep.
now I'm the guy.
That's how it's going. You thinking about bringing Philly Drone Life in?
No, man, no. But we have to go. We have to go meet up with him.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was gonna tell you, just like a lot of those other groups, when they try to bring in a new lead singer, it never works for them either.
Right.
Well, what I, as not being your manager, but just as an outsider looking in, what I want to know is who's the lead singer in those guys?
Well, Lawrence is
He is.
he's the choreographer. He got the dance move.
Yeah, if you had to rely on me to dance, you might be homeless.
Wow.
Guys, make sure you hit that like button. We have 17 in the chat. We only have 13 likes. Go ahead and stack that up, guys.
See how she said that with
Yep.
meaning behind it?
That's why she's your manager.
Val will talk in the background.
That's how it's gonna be, Lawrence. You went off and got management on your own. You couldn't bring the whole group with you.
Yeah. And the other thing about Val
Did I
is
put you on the State Farm?
What happened?
Didn't I put you on the State Farm?
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. In fact, right here from State Farm. I got mail from them.
Got a bill?
No bills, dude. That's the that was the renter's insurance.
Oh,
I got a renter's insurance policy on top of my drone policy. And here's something. State Farm, and you guys may have to ask if you have an insurance for your drone through State Farm, which I do. I didn't know this, but if your amount of drones doesn't pass, I think it's, what did I say, Herman? 2,400 or was it $4,000? Something. I think it was $4,000. You can have multiple drones on the same policy.
Right.
Ooh, nice.
It
Yeah,
would have to be something like 4,000 because
it was 4,000, I believe so.
when I got my when I got the P4 Pro, the one on the other side, yeah, that one. When I got that one, I got it with the kit like Paul has with the hard case, and it came with the knapsack, it came with filters, it came with extra batteries and all kind of stuff, chargers and props, and that came in a case, and that whole setup cost over that was almost $3,000.
Wow.
Oh, no wonder they hit you. No wonder they hit you so hard.
So
they didn't
that,
hit you hard.
and
Yeah.
I paid at that time was what, $5 for the 3. So yeah, I guess it would have to be something like 4,000 because
Okay.
my policy's under I'm paying like $75 for the year.
Yeah, and that's the 3 drones, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I'm about to add a 3rd drone to my policy, but I'll only be paying $60 a year because one of them, the Mavic Pro I have, is pre-owned, and the Phantom 4 I have is pre-owned. So,
What 3 drones you got?
oh shoot, I sold the other one.
Yeah,
I did. Well, I have the
you want to take that one off the policy.
I have the Phantom 4 Pro. I have the Mavic Pro. Those are my only 2 real drones. I forgot I sold my Phantom 4 Standard.
You gotta take that off the policy. For that guy crashes and goes down there and collects.
Hey, Val, who do you got that we can hook up Herman and Lawrence with as a business manager? You know.
We have Lawrence, Herman, and Justin. So they need someone really good. I would say Furball.
Furball could be their business manager. He'll watch the nickels and dimes. Yeah.
Oh, Brant Ariel says, I saw those dance moves when you cramped up last week. You got jokes, huh? You got jokes, huh? I did, man. I cramped up real bad last week. That hurt.
Michael,
Well,
you're
if
going to
you remember-
sell your 2 original Mavic Pro drones? How come? I know you have a lot of good stuff over there.
How come? And if you are selling them, you need to speak to some people because I might know some people interested in Mavic Pro drones.
Yes.
You know, and hopefully one of them is Val.
Yes.
And Val, to be seriously speaking, you already know how to fly your Breeze. If you were to get a Mavic Pro drone, you wouldn't have too much of any problems because it basically flies itself. As long as you don't do the latest update, you're good.
Right?
On firmware. Seriously. So, Mike, you might want to. He has 2 Mavic 2s. That's right. That's right.
The other thing I was trying to put into the chat the other day when guys were talking about having the why did they get inconsistent firmware and this, that, and sometimes what happens, you start letting the app update, and the app will update if your device is set to auto update.
Yes.
The app will automatically update as soon as you turn it on.
In the background, yes. As soon as it has Wi-Fi or internet connectivity, it will update, and you won't even know. So if you guys are wondering, now I have a Mavic Pro with the firmware update from June 2017. Okay. Here we go. Anyway, this drone I can fly anywhere in New York City. Now my Phantom 4 is updated a little past that, and I have problems flying in certain no-fly zone areas.
You want the firmware that I have on mine?
No. I don't want nothing from you.
All right, never mind.
I'm just messing with them because we go through so much stuff now trying to fly here in New York.
But I thought when you get the inconsistent firmware, that's because the batteries are not updated.
The inconsistent firmware through the batteries?
Yeah.
Some of the batteries you got to update.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would make sense.
You got to pop them in the drone and let them sit there
I
for
got
a
a
minute.
battery sitting right here. It says damaged battery when I plug it in. It's an original, it's a Phantom 4 standard battery, but when I plug it into my Phantom 4 Professional, it saes battery damaged.
You should have sold that one to the guy that bought it.
No, I couldn't do that to him, man. I couldn't do that to him.
I had a used drone. That's how badly used it was.
Hey, Cool Beck.
What's up, Cool Big Ray? How are you, man? Respect.
Good. How's it going over there?
Yes, Cool Big. He flies with us also. A very nice gentleman. And I'm glad he's actually coming by and checking out Wednesday nights with those guys as well as Sunday nights with those guys. Any of you guys that come back and support the channel, we appreciate it ever so much.
What's good, man? All good? It's good over here, too. I got Lawrence over here. He's behaving himself tonight. We're doing pretty good.
Here we go again. See, Paul? See, I got to see Paul. Now, when I was poking him, you guys were saying, "Oh, leave him alone, leave him alone." Now,
I gotta tell you, Herman's poking back. I can see that.
Yeah.
I got a bigger stick tonight. No, but like I was saying, that X dynamic seems to keep coming up, and I think in Val's interview, Bill had mentioned that what's his name there from Drone Valley, he was going to be distributing them, because I know he's a distributor for Polar Pro as well.
That's
a lot of Polar Pro stuff through Drone Valley. So I guess they're going to be carrying this X Dynamic Evolve.
Yeah.
You might want to run out and get one.
Nah, a Cool Big asked when are we going to Philly. I told him we're trying to plan something for 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
We're trying to plan something. Actually, in 2 weeks, it's actually supposed to be next week. But Justin has to get back to me on something, and then we can confirm it. Yes, okay?
So
Did you forget, Justin?
Yeah, I gotta get back to you.
Okay.
Probably tomorrow.
You're not going on Mother's Day, right? Because
Oh shoot! The following week is Mother's
trying to
Day.
get dudes killed.
Oh
Yeah.
no, that could be.
Yo, hey,
My wife wasn't even listening. She goes, mm.
Val, check this out. Val, check this out. Last year before Mother's Day, right? I was with some guys flying. I'm not gonna say any names. And guys were planning to go flying on Mother's Day. And I said, oh yeah, we can fly. Why not? We just go get our fly in early. That got canceled before we left.
Everybody's cell phone was going off the radar.
Where are you? Where are you?
You guys can't fly on Mother's Day.
Yeah, I won't be able to fly on Mother's Day either. That would be a death sentence. You'd never see me again. And my wife goes, mm-hmm.
Now, we could get up early.
No, it's not going to work. It's not going to work.
So if you told your wife, I have to go out and get you something for breakfast,
Hey, Diane.
coffee and some
How would you
treats.
Hold on, Val. Hold on. Hey, Diane. How would you like breakfast early on Mother's Day? I'd have to go out really early, but I'd come back with breakfast.
You going where?
What kind of breakfast? Whatever kind you wanted. She's not falling for it. Val, you can get me beat up.
I tell you what to do.
You can get me beat up, Val. Listening to you.
Put the drone by the door, right? Until you go into the bathroom.
Dude, I don't know. No, check this out.
And the problem, here's what the problem would be.
Dressed in the driveway.
Sunday night with those guys that night on Mother's Day, Lawrence would be limping into the room.
Last night with those guys.
Oh yeah, guys, are you going to be on Mother's Day?
He said Justin to be last night with those guys.
Oh, you got jokes, huh, Paul? Okay.
Oh, they could work. Are you going live Mother's Day?
That's why you're not my manager, Paul. See?
Val already looked at me. She shook her head. No.
Are you going live, Lawrence?
Am I going live on Mother's Day?
Yeah.
Live
from the salad bar.
Yeah, right.
Here we are live from the salad bar.
Sunday night with those guys. On Mother's Day. Could you imagine and get hit with a lobster claw?
Yeah, exactly.
I can see you now. I dropped my fork. I'll be right back. Okay, guys.
And 11 o'clock news on Sunday would be there was a hell of a fight at the lobster bar.
And it's funny because my wife is short. So some short woman beat down this monster of a guy with a lobster claw.
In the men's room while he was hiding in the store.
He kept asking for his phone back.
Oh, that'd be so funny.
You know, going in the men's room.
Thanks for Skyview. Thanks for popping in so much. Seriously.
Troy.
Hey, what's up, Mark? How are you, bro?
I probably wasn't even able to get him the link either.
No.
With the great emails that you sent me to send out everybody.
Yeah, I'm wondering if there's something. So I went and looked in my spam, and I got a link from someone who had sent me the link, and it was in my spam. So you have to make sure you check. But I did not see anything from you.
Centroid, you got it. All right, Centroid, I sent you the link. You can come in that way. Herman, we're gonna have to address that this week.
Yeah,
because you can't keep sending out fake emails to people.
Here we go.
Says he sent you guys.
They went with somebody.
Hold on. He says he sent you guys emails, but how come I had to send them?
Yeah,
I got the link.
Yeah, you got it from me.
I got it said Phantom Flight 101.
Thank you.
Oh, now you're special because
So send Troy with his email.
You want to see a screenshot? Phantom Flight 101. Hangouts Google link.
And look at this. Look
Nice
at this.
haircut, Mark.
Don't be showing Paul up. Don't be trying to show Paul up. He would have wore a tie, right, Paul?
No,
He said no.
no.
Choo-choo. Night train. Sorry.
Yeah,
I'm-
Lawrence.
I'm retired.
So you have anything? Lawrence? You have anything to finish up the rest of the time? You want to do
Anything to finish up the rest of the time? This is your show.
an advertisement?
I'm sitting back.
Information.
Listen, the
Do
pilot,
a sponsor break right now.
the pilot has handed over control to the co-pilot.
Hold
I'm
on.
sitting back like
You're-
this, and
you're
you're not in the plane, dude.
Hold
Dude,
it.
the
Not the
plane's
pilot.
going down. It's going down because you're not in it.
You are not the pilot of this. You're the co-pilot here.
Okay, well, the co-pilot is
And
on
if that's
strike.
the case, I still have Justin here. I can send you to go get some drinks out back.
Wow.
That was
Mark, I've been going through this all night.
But yeah,
Paul, will tell you.
there was this one company. Was it Wing Aviation who got the first approval from the FAA for deliveries by drone? They got it through Part 135. So they're going to be a courier service where they actually have to have seat belts.
Hold on. What?
Because a courier has courier service has the regular rules and regulations where they have an actual manned plane, but because they're drones, they don't have a man on the aircraft.
Yeah.
So a courier service has certain rules and regulations where they have to have seat belts and stuff like that on the plane for the pilot. But because they're a drone service, I guess that doesn't apply to them, but that's how they got their approval through the FAA for delivery. So they're going to start doing deliveries. They were testing this in Australia for the longest time now. So now they're ready to go in rural areas here in the United States.
So I'm misunderstanding. So the pilot who's flying the drone, is
Yes,
he going to
sir.
have to wear a seatbelt in his seat?
Yeah.
No, you know how everything has rules and regulations.
Yeah.
And one of the rules and regulations covers seat belts under a courier service.
Right.
Because like how FedEx has planes and stuff like that, UPS and them.
Yeah.
just
Well, they have they're going under that same status with the FAA, but with drones.
Okay.
Mm.
Anyway, Mark, how are you? I'm ignoring Herman.
What happened to you?
I'm ignoring Herman right now. How are you, Mark?
I'm well, thanks. How are you doing, man?
I'm good, man. I'm good. These guys have been poking the bear all night. They've been going like this, man. They've been poking. I don't know what's going on here, but I'm glad you came in.
I got to ask you, did you any luck with your transmitter?
Well, ask Justin that.
Yeah, let's see what happened with the transmitter.
What happened with the
now,
transmitter?
but I'm in the show, so I can't bring it now.
No. No. See, I just can't win. No, I was waiting,
Packed up, ready to bring to you today.
Mark.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
guys right
Remember that
in the
night.
chat. If you can link it from there.
Hold on. Remember that night I said I was waiting for someone to bring me a radio. and
Yes,
I
sir.
trusted. Well, it got a little late, and the person said, "Well, I'll bring it to you tomorrow." Well, nonetheless, to say it's Wednesday, and I still haven't gotten a radio to test out. So that's all. I'm throwing my hands up. I just found out
You
that
know
I
Thursday
thought,
tomorrow too, right?
what?
You know Thursday is tomorrow too, right?
It's just recycling itself.
You guys really like poking the bear, don't you?
You see, they've been doing it since Paul. They did it since Paul got here.
But Paul has a way of bringing the best out in people, or the worst. Let's put it that way.
But anyway, as I was saying, the issue with this drone here, the Tyro with the UART, I
Yeah.
tried every UART and still it binds to the radio, but there is no connection on
And you tried that thing with the pressing it once it was bound to get the blue light to turn on again.
Yeah,
I mean, that
yeah,
was my
yeah,
that
yeah.
didn't work well. I was hoping for that. I was hoping for that.
We'll talk about that at another time.
Yeah.
I forgot. This is Phantom Flight's live stream.
Oh, that's right. He's the pilot.
It's drone news, right? As long as you're not talking about corns on your feet or something like that, it's drone news.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
Give me a second. I'll be right back.
Oh, corns on your feet. Really, dude?
These conversations go all kind of places.
Oh, I know.
Paul hasn't pulled out that sock puppet yet.
Oh, please. Wait.
Don't
He got food.
Don't.
Yeah,
Stop. Don't bring it up. Wait, don't poke that bear.
Ringing my bell.
Don't poke that
I
bear.
had to eat my popcorn. You know, this turned into a hell of a show.
Hey, Justin, can you hold it down for me? I got somebody ringing the bell. Hold on a minute. I'll be right back.
Hey, Justin, you're talking about drone news. What you got?
I haven't heard
Finish your class.
much yet, except for what were they saying? I think a couple of days ago, I saw something where there was like that same area at that airport where they had the drone sightings, but then it wasn't confirmed. That they thought it was like lights or something like that. I could have sworn another sighting of drones in that same airport. That was the one they had to shut. It was shut down for like 3 hours or something like that.
So what did it turn out to be? Did they ever say?
And then I saw it in the news real quick on the internet. It really didn't say anything. They just said another drone sighting, but it's like nothing was actually confirmed. It's like they just throw out, oh, someone saw a drone, and this is at like 5,000 feet away from the airport.
Oh wow.
So I'm like, other than that, there's no more information about it. It's like it just put it out there. Oh, a drone close by airport again, and that was it.
Oh, Lord. Anything to go after drone pilots.
Yeah, it's kind of starting now to make it seem like they're just throwing out, oh, if they see lights, oh, it's a drone.
Oh, kitty.
Herman's got an unboxing to do.
I got a package.
Hey, Justin, you have a kitty cat.
I have one, and there's others all over the place. You'll see them roaming around every once in a while.
The vest right here.
But that one I had on the one that was on me, that's mine.
Oh,
I got
nice.
the vest.
What you get, Herman?
The vest I fly with.
Ah,
Oh, yeah. We're flying with vests here in New York. So people tend to want to stay away from you if you're wearing a vest.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
I got the vest.
Yeah, if you put on a vest and your FAA registration, you tend to look a little more professional, and people tend not to mess with you as much.
Not a bad idea.
Let me
You
see
talk-
it, Herman.
Federal.
Did you hear his pronunciation? It's not federal, it's federal. You got someone asks you, what are you doing? Say it's federal. Beat it.
Herman.
You got to add the Ebonics, Mark.
Okay.
It's not effective without the Ebonics.
Federal. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Check. Federal.
I can hear you now.
I want to see your vest.
Oh,
Yeah, try it on, Herman.
this is
Fashion.
not a
Fashion.
show.
Fashion show. Fashion show.
Try it on while you're at it.
You dance.
While you're at it, I was going to say, while you're at it, you might as well do a little dance. That way, I don't have to do it.
Oh, he's got it. No, he does the dance when he's taking it off.
Oh no! Stop it! Stop. I do not need to see that right now. I haven't eaten dinner.
Oh. So,
And it's got the little pocket right here.
Furball Kim, hold it. Furball Kim says, "Where's the music?"
There it is.
Music. See, it's got the pocket right here.
yeah.
Put your ID in there. Little
Yeah.
window pocket.
Translucent window, so you could put your FAA ID inside the vest.
Nice.
Where'd you get the vest from?
On Amazon. Just punch it up on Amazon. FAA vest.
Okay. I'm
Yeah,
gonna do that because
yeah,
I got
yeah.
a couple jobs where it would be handy to have that.
Listen,
Yeah.
let me explain something. Mark.
Yes,
If
sir.
you put the vest on, you know those people that come up and say, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
You can say, "This is federal. Back up."
Federal. It's federal business. Leave me alone.
There you go. There you go.
Paul, Mike Roach said, because I know you won't get this message for at least 10 more minutes. His computer is really bad, Justin. Says, Paul Murray on Amazon, the large ID tag for your registration. Is that the one that comes with a sticker around $14?
Yeah.
On Amazon, I saw them on eBay.
I saw them on eBay. I didn't see them on Amazon, but that's about the right price.
I wouldn't trust it on Amazon. I would go with eBay. I know that that's a secure spot to get them from. Mike Roach.
Just the ID was $4 and change. I think it was $7. I'm not exactly sure. It was $7 something, I think, with the stickers.
Okay.
On eBay.
That's interesting. So Val, it's rumored you might be buying a Mavic Pro.
If I could afford one, I absolutely would get one. I think right now, I wanted a Phantom.
Brant Ariels goes, federal back off.
Actually, no. I heard Val was building her first 5-inch quad.
No, what happened was Cinepro could buy me and build me a quad as soon as I put up some FPV stuff under the names Puddles FPV.
And I told you there's no guarantee that quad would fly.
Ooh, night train coming out of Mavic Zoom. Nice.
I love my Mavic Zoom.
Mike, and I'll look at yours.
How is your 5-inch coming along? Your 5-inch build?
I was gonna say that's kind of personal, man. Asking me about 5-inch, but at least you didn't ask about my 2-inch. That would have been embarrassing. No, actually, it's fine. Everything's good. I'm just conformal coating everything tonight, and I'm gonna button it up, and hopefully, if the weather holds out, get it up in the air on Friday. Because unfortunately, I work too late during the week. So
okay, well, you're in the Syracuse area as well, correct?
Yes, I am.
You and Mike Roche are in that area, so those guys are gonna have to pay a visit up there this summer to fly with you guys.
I'd love that, man. I'd love that.
All right, cool. Most definitely.
I got some nice places to go fly.
Okay.
All right.
So
we'll pack a lunch and we'll head up that way.
That's right. There you go.
All right. We'll definitely plan it. That'll definitely work. Justin, what are you looking at there? See, Mark, Justin and I, we're both learning FPV together.
Good. Well, we're all learning it together then.
We are, but you're a lot further on your build than I am.
That's why. See, I got no hair.
Okay. Now, Novice Quads, whose fault is that?
It's all mine. It's you know what it is. I used to complain that someone we all knew mutually had their hand in too many pots. Well, there are so many pots on the table. I don't even know where my hand is in.
Yes. Me.
Oh my God. So guys, I wanted you to know that on this coming Tuesday, I am going to be interviewing Mike Roach Studios.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Nice.
And he did an absolute wonderful video.
Hey, Cassie D, how are you?
So you guys make sure you check him out.
Okay.
We will. But Mike Roach, real quick, did you get rid of those videos you told me about?
Uh-oh.
Mike.
You go and ask me about my 5-inch. Now you're talking to him about videos. I don't know, guys.
Hey, Mark, cut it out.
Yeah.
Strictly jelly, no peanut butter here.
I'm gonna leave that alone completely.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
All right.
Jelly.
I blame Val.
Lawrence. Jelly?
Yeah.
No.
Just Mark.
That was the professional way to say what I had to say without saying what I wanted to say.
I got you.
What was that, Val?
FPV is
I told those Puddles FPV is trolling.
Oh yeah, Puddles FPV. Gotta watch out for Puddles.
Well, I wanted to ask Night Train one thing. When he does these videos that he does, he comes straight through the middle of the street down low and he flies through there real fast.
Yeah, he does.
Has anybody ever come out in the middle of that thing and get whacked?
That's true. Has he ever beamed? Have you ever beamed anyone, Night
Oh, I
Train?
wouldn't want to get beamed by one of those 5 inches. Holy crap!
Love it.
He loves it. All I know is Night Train. If you were flying the way you do where I live, I would stick out a periscope to see if you're in the area first, and then some of the stuff I've seen you do on your video, dude, your neighbors got to definitely think you're out of your mind.
Night Train, never hit or crash into anything or anyone.
Oh no!
That sounds good.
That's
No. See, that's that answer you get when someone asks you, "Did you see what happened?"
Yeah, Lawrence.
What happened?
You feel like doing sponsor?
No.
Wow.
Nope.
Wow.
This is
Hey, I see some flying going on.
What happened?
he's got trash.
Night, Coach. We'll talk to you later.
Like,
See you later, Mike. Oh, be careful. Don't kill the cat.
Oh, this is for the cats. I'm just teasing with this.
that's all right, Herman. We're gonna do your
What happened? I can't hear you.
you. Oh, now you can't hear me.
No. Your sound sounded kind of funny there a minute ago.
Are you gonna do your those guys drop or what?
I thought you were gonna do it, but that's all right. I can do it.
You kept poking the bear. I'm against the
Oh, so that's how it goes. Oh, no problem. Everybody ready? Okay, here we go. Wednesday night with those guys is sponsored by.
Dude,
Guys.
did I get you?
Even though Mark mouthed it and didn't say nothing,
I didn't say squat.
Mark was like,
It's federal. It's
"How
federal.
dinner."
It's federal.
It's federal. We got about 15 minutes left, guys.
See,
And I'm all done with all my news that I wanted to talk about.
I think you had
Stuff that you didn't finish,
I
right?
think you had a very good stream. I didn't finish
Yeah.
it because these guys.
What happened?
I didn't finish the news because everybody was talking about other stuff.
That's all right.
And Justin's flying his trash can around the house. The cats don't even pay any attention to it.
Second they get a hold of it, you're gonna be complaining.
You're gonna be so sad.
That cat jumped up and grabbed your drone. I wouldn't want to see any animal abuse on this channel.
Hey, Mr. Crowley.
I don't need Peter contacting my YouTube channel.
And there's, I can see the little bubble over the cat's head saying, "And Justin thinks this funny."
Telemetry lost.
He said he thinks this is funny. Wait until later.
And Night Train says, "Glad you guys like the trailer park ripping. I get bored in here fast. Worried about kids all the time in here." Dude, to be honest, Night Train, my kids would have to go out the back door. Where you be ripping through there, dude. But you do fly. You do fly your behind off. I give you props for that.
He had a nice ride along the other day in the park with his ground station.
Oh, hold on. My wife just said I have to put this out there, being that it's being recorded. No cats were harmed in the filming of this live stream.
What about gerbils?
You could put a gerbil on top of a tiny whoop. That would be hot.
There you go.
Except for the 23 gnats and 34 mosquitoes, there was no injuries to anybody.
What are you working on, Mark?
How
Well, I'm conformal coding everything right now since I can't fly it. I might as well put some maintenance to it. So,
Okay.
so if I pass out from the fumes, you'll know what happened.
Uh-oh.
Woo, this stuff is strong. Woo.
You know what? And I was worried about that because I know that's what you use to waterproof your drone.
Mhm.
And I have COPD, second stage. I probably would have to put that stuff on outside with a mask on.
Yeah, it's pretty strong stuff. It smells like a nail polish remover.
Oh, even worse. But your entire bird will be waterproof now, the electronics.
Well, let's hope so.
So Night Train says those guys at the park, Mark, do
Yeah.
rock climbing. They want a FPV quad.
There you go. Getting people into the sport. I like it.
Okay.
That's cool.
So, is there any other news anybody has to talk about anything? Because we have about 10 minutes left, and I'm all out of news because we spoke on this already.
The only news I have,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Well,
Okay.
you missed it.
the only news I have is that Roger is buying a tutu, but he's not exactly saying why yet. It will come later.
He's what?
He's buying a
He's
tutu.
buying a tutu.
Buying a tutu. Okay, I'm worried now.
Okay. Furball Kim. I
Has
suggest
Roger
you
lost
find a
it?
new roommate. He's finally lost it.
Oh, I got something.
Because right now, believe me, if Roger's in the kitchen, he's hopping over the counter, he's racing into the light.
What?
Well, you know what? I heard some conversation on there the other day about well, when you and
He just said, Val, what the hell?
Hey, Roger, I didn't know you were into tutus.
when you and Furball was holding it down the other day, I heard some talk about some cream for Roger.
Oh my God! The first words I heard tuning in today. I clicked on it and all I heard was vaginal cream. That's all I heard, and I'm like, really, guys? Really?
So,
Really?
Roger saying, I'm
That's
not.
exactly what I typed in. Those are the first words I heard when I clicked on his live stream during lunch today.
Well, that's
Vaginal
because
cream.
I told Kim that he'd get rid of the bags underneath his eyes.
What?
And so he put it on underneath his eyes and went out to Roger and asked if there was an improvement. He did. He did for real.
Lord have mercy. And I thought this was a nice community.
Oh my goodness. You guys, I love my drones. You guys have issues, you know that, right? But
Yeah.
I'm really
Like
confused
low
because-
budget, what's that book there? Everybody Botox.
Botox?
That's low budget Botox.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
know what's funny? Because you said Roger's probably running over, and 2 seconds afterwards, he goes, "What the hell?"
That's right. He was jumping over his counter, trying to get
Yeah.
the chair
Hey,
fast.
hey, Furball, you should have tripped him on the way. Would have took him longer to get there.
You know, I'm done with this community. I'm going to the paranormal community now. That's it. I'm done with drones.
Well, since I'm stopping you, Mark, I am following you over there so we can
Oh
continue the
Lord.
You know what?
So Val, this is breaking news that Roger's buying a tutu.
It doesn't
well,
sound like it doesn't sound like breaking drone news.
Oh, see,
dog? Oh, okay.
it's for the dog. He says it's for the dog. Roger, you took too long to answer that. I have to question that. You took way too long to answer that.
What's the dog gonna do with a tutu?
Results.
Hey, Furball, is there something we should know about the Godfather? Huh?
Hey, Val, I had to step away for a minute. You weren't over there telling about Kim with the vaginal ointment on his eyes, were you?
Yes.
No, I would
yes.
never talk about that. That
There
was-
we go. We got over it, and then Paul brings it up again.
Okay, Justin just posted something. I know you guys heard about it. The first drone delivery of a donated kidney ends with a successful transplant.
There's
Oh,
a good
no.
news.
But traffic was
He does.
so congested. Someone suggested delivering the kidney by drone, and they actually did it.
There
Good.
you go.
Yeah,
Nice.
set some landing and everything.
Once again, drones helping people all over the place.
That's right.
Yes, but I'm confused, Roger.
Yeah.
And I know
You're,
you can't
you're,
come here
I
now.
think Roger's confused.
And because you guys are putting vaginal cream under your eyes, you're
I told
ordering tutus.
I'm going to the paranormal community. I'm done with this community. You're starting to really scare me.
Furball goes over for the
And
love
they
of
don't.
I don't know. They're starting to sound normal to me.
I'm staying out of that. I'm not touching that one with a long stick.
Now, you know what's funny about that, Centroid?
What's that?
We were going to film Kings Park, and Lawrence was talking about how, the place is supposed to be haunted.
Here we
go. I'm like, okay. So we get there, and all you can hear is bang, the door slamming in the building somewhere.
Oh, Lord.
I'm like, shit, I'm not going too close to this building.
Yeah.
And then there was hawks on the roof.
Oh.
Yeah.
And when I put the drone up, I'm like, who ate a hole in the roof? So I don't know. Some of those places could be.
Yeah, I'm not denying existence, but
you got to look at it this way. You got to look at it this way. It was a psychiatric hospital that was shut down for abuse.
Now, which one was this? Which one?
Kings
Park.
Okay, I don't know that one.
Yeah, they have Kings Park, and then there's another one. What's the second one we flew? Oh, see, Paul is getting a sugar rush because now he's being visited by his best friend.
I heard Mark used my name. I just wanted to know what Mark wanted. What did you want, Mark?
Mark, don't open the can of worms. Don't ignore him. Answer him. So we can get this over with, Mark.
I need to smell the fumes a little longer before that happens.
Oh, the other one was Pilgrim.
Pilgrim.
Brendan, thank you.
Paul,
you have to get down and fly.
Yes.
I believe they can't take us anywhere.
Well, see, I know why Paul's acting like that because he was sitting there eating sugar. But for the rest of you guys, other than Mark, I don't know what's wrong.
Well,
Mark is always really good.
So, Lawrence, what you're indicating is you do know what's wrong with Mark?
Yeah, he's inhaling the fumes from that stuff he's putting on.
Exactly. I have an excuse, is what he's saying.
You have an alibi. Okay.
Yeah, he's got an excuse. The rest of you guys, I don't know.
Oh my God.
And poor Herman's sitting there saying, "What did I do?"
I don't know.
He was just being Herman.
Guilt by association.
Wow.
Exactly.
So what about who's left? Justin didn't do anything.
Yeah.
I'm blaming him any damn way.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm blaming him anyway. You got 3 minutes left, bro.
We have 3 minutes left.
No, those guys have 3 minutes left.
We can mute you, cut you out of the whole thing, and
see, this is why
I'm just saying, because the last time I checked, it was Wednesday night with those guys. Now I'm a big dude, but I ain't of those.
Hey, and you know what? Tomorrow's Thursday.
Oh my goodness.
Just saying. Just saying.
Thursday night with Justin and those guys. I like it.
Sounds good.
I don't know, Justin. You'll have to speak to your manager about that one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who's my manager?
You don't have a manager.
Val's your manager.
He's like, oh no.
We have a manager.
Yeah, and we have a beauty routine in case you have bags under your eyes that we do.
Vaginal cream.
Hey, come on.
After bag from mine.
No, I'm good.
Hey, Furball, you will never live that down. I'm letting you know. If you ever meet me in person, before I shake your hand, I'm gonna hand you a large tube of vaginal cream.
I don't see how
Night,
that's
night, night train says the itch is gone.
Herman,
Yeah.
you can relate to that being picked on, right?
Yeah.
You doesn't make it sad. Okay, let me say real quick after that comment. We actually, I'll speak for you, Herman. I
Yes.
don't believe your channel, you're not sponsored by Vagisil.
No.
So you're not sponsored by them anyway. I wanted to make
This
sure.
episode brought to you by the makers of Vagisil. Wow.
And now, Justin, just before we leave, Justin, what night are you on? Are you going to be on Thursday nights at 5, or when are you on?
Well, that'll be in the works. Probably it might be Thursday.
Okay, there you go. Thursday night at 5. You heard it here.
So you sorry people have to see us Sunday, Wednesday, and Thursday night.
Yep.
Thursday.
I feel for you guys.
Those guys are gonna be everywhere.
Yeah.
That's right.
I feel for you guys. And for
You
you,
guys.
for you lurkers out there that are watching the stream and not coming into the chat room, we know who you are.
Oh my God, Mr.
What?
Crowley.
We see you.
Mr. Crowley, don't put it anywhere.
Oh, Mr. Crowley says, I'm using vaginal cream. Where do I put it?
I'll tell you where to put it.
Right now, his rabbit is hopping out of the room, going, "Not here, not it."
Hopping out of the room. How about squeezing through the cage to get out?
You know, I only have one question tonight. Why the hell did I click that link?
You know we only do this for you, Mark.
You know why, Mark?
Thanks.
You wanna know
Yeah, why?
Because
Why?
it's federal.
It's federal. It's federal.
Federal.
That's right.
And
He's a video. I know. You
Well-
guys are so funny.
It's 7:00, guys. It's about that time.
What for vaginal cream?
Oh no.
Okay, I was afraid you were going to say that.
For me to start saying goodbye to the people in the chat and thank them for coming. You know, the whole spiel.
Herman. It's
What?
Wednesday. It's Wednesday. You know what the Wednesday is, Herman?
Yeah.
Hump day with those guys.
Indeed.
Eddie Nunez, what's up, man?
Hey, Nunez, what's up, huh?
Thanks for popping in, bro.
Eddie,
He's another pilot that flies here in New York with us.
nice.
We're going to get you on one of those guys' shows, Eddie.
And you
Because
guys gotta check out Eddie's videos. He's really taking everybody on a journey of his life and the places that he goes.
he just recently became a 107 pilot.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Show some support to him. And Eddie, that convention in Atlantic City, June 27th, Herman and I will be
there.
We will be there. We have our own hotel room. And if you don't have a radio, you'll never be able to find us.
Sure you will.
But we will be down there anyway, just to let you know, Eddie. So if you got a hotel room in one of the bigger hotels, we're crashing.
But we're gonna be at the Tropicana.
Yes. We're gonna be at the Tropicana, definitely. So we will be down there.
At the local store drinking orange juice. We're gonna be at the resort.
Now,
You're
Eddie,
switching,
you know-
you're switching from apple juice to orange juice?
Good one, Paul. Poke, Paul. Keep poking. Go, Paul.
Ah. Enjoy.
Just what I thought.
The other day, in all due respect, you could just stop the broadcast.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Lord have mercy.
You can't relate, Eddie, but you can always watch it over. It'll be up in about 10-15 minutes, but I'll do it, Herman, okay? Wednesday nights with those guys is sponsored by
those
guys.
Vagisil.
See?
Oh, I'm sorry, I got that wrong. It's those guys. See, I tried, guys. I tried to participate.
Yeah, but you can blame the fumes from that stuff you're putting on your drone.
Yes.
That's right.
That'll hold up in court, Mark. So
Yes.
just to let
Okay.
Well, the question I have though, Mark, is are you putting Vagisil on your drone? Are you trying to tell us something or what?
you-
The other name for that is conformal or something like that.
I thought maybe you were letting out some kind of a secret or something. I didn't.
EPR.
So how
You
does that
hear
work?
that? You FPV guys hear that? And you no more longer put that clear stuff on. You use Vagisil to put on your drone to make it waterproof.
Yeah,
And it doesn't itch when you pick it up.
exactly.
You know what?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
The views and opinions of the panel do not necessarily reflect those of Century aerial images. Let's just put that right now.
Me either.
I am now guilty by association.
Later, EBR.
What they said.
Thanks for popping.
No more saggy batteries. Hey, it's a good way. I guess it's a good way to tighten up that battery strap.
Does it work on puffy batteries too?
Oh,
Does it fit the package?
It was shrinking.
Oh.
Well, you know what? It's about that time.
Please.
I'm gonna say thanks to everyone in the chat for stopping in. You guys make sure you support each other, check each other's channels out, help the community grow. I'd like to thank everybody in the panel for stopping by.
And before you go, hit the like button. Right?
Paul, Val,
Hi.
what's his name there? Lawrence.
Really?
Really?
Keep poking. He just keeps poking the bear. And for you FPV guys, don't forget to put Vagisil on your drone.
That's it.
And
Vagisil on your drones and what is it? The hemorrhoid medicine on your batteries keeps them shrunk.
Oh my god, Paul.
Please end the stream now.
hello, everybody. I will see you later.
Put us out of our misery.
Paul, you're making Val.
Wednesday night with those guys is